Hey guys, Arioch here, and if you remember my last video, or the last vlog one, I showed you the original action figures from when I was a kid. And today, I'm going to put them away, well some of them anyway, in this. I'm sure the fans of Star Wars remember this. This was the case. It came in Darth Vader and C-3PO. I've had two Vaders over the years, but no C-3PO. And I got this at a yard sale. So it came with these inserts, okay, which is really cool. I couldn't believe these inserts were still there. Some of them are in, you know, less than desirable shape, but what the heck? Just a quarter, a flea market, or a yard sale. Well, not only that, but whatever kid owned this, put stickers in here, which we all did, you know, when we got this, you know, in the 70s or 80s or whenever it came out. But my problem is I don't have all the figures that are labeled here, or some of the ones on the inserts. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting the figures, you know, like Luke Skywalker, X-Wing, you know, put them in here where they go. And then the extras I'll keep safe in another location. Maybe if I can get one of these again or whatever. Hi, Bosco. Hi, Mr. Bean. You're gonna help me? We're gonna put those figures away. Okay. Now, like I said, I didn't have this as a kid, but here we go. We're gonna put these away, hopefully with two hands, and stick around because we'll probably speed it up a little bit. Well, I think that's it for now. I'd probably just fill out the rest of them just for the heck of it because I didn't realize that I was missing so many from in here. So I'm just going to fill them in with the figures I have and then figure it out from there. So, okay, here we go. Like I had the Emperor, I can't find him. And there's no Walrus Man or who else? I don't have a Bib Fortuna. I don't have the Rancor Keeper, so, you know, hey, whatever. I'm just going to fill this in, okay? Boom. Tell you what, I'll do my doubles. That's what I'll do. This will be doubles. And triples, maybe. Let's do a Luke. Like, they didn't have Luke, you know, original, whatever. That's right. Let's do fill these guys in where they fit. I think that's, nope. I think that's the best bet, guys. So I'll zoom in a minute. Vader in there. I got a bunch of Vaders. Chewie. Geez, Chewie doesn't fit. There he is. Nope. Let's see what other duplicates. Oh, Leia. You know, she's. You put Leia after Luke. Next to Luke. Han's down there, whatever. Speaking of Han. Like I said, I'm just doing these randomly. I guess we'll just use this as like a short display kind of maybe until things get situated, which might be never, but you never know. I mean, you know, yard sale season's coming back, so who knows, I might get lucky. 3 p.m.? Sorry, maybe I should go right next to R2. Pick it up. Oh, not this guy. Are you facing the right way? Yeah, pop him over here. Nope, forgot Walrus Man. Okay. So we got one side mostly done, and the other one here we'll just start filling in. Yeah, see, like I said, whatever kid had this, you know, they had a good time with it, and I'm glad. But now I have to, you know, compensate and do things differently a little bit, but that's okay. Now, eventually, what I'd like to do is I would like to get some of my vehicles and make little dioramas if I had more room, like a buddy of mine does, but I just don't have the room with all the magic stuff right now, so I'll just have to keep playing the Powerball. Okay, all right, General, and put Boba Fett up there for a while. The Hoth Troopers, I really love their outfits. They're really cool. And like I showed you in the last video, this is mine from when I was a kid. And these came with a little door here. I think I showed it in close up, but anyway, that's for the weapons and stuff. And since I have the 3PO that was destroyed in Cloud City, I'll pop him in here. So he'll go in there for now. Because there's bits and pieces of them. And I think I have an R2 that's busted too. Okay. What do you think? I don't know, maybe I should just snaggletooth down there. Got a couple more. Because I do have a lot of duplicates, you know, but I'm missing a ton. That's the problem. Oh, I forgot about that. There, where Wicked's supposed to be. And I like the fact that I have these original things because it's really cool to see, you know, the original figures and all. I just love that. I'm sorry. I like whenever I find an old ad in a paper or something. Oh, I'm there. R2 is a little funky in that one. That's okay. And do I have a little short dude for I already put Yoda in. I don't want to rather beat up Luke's. Will he fit? Okay, so here's what I did. Now remember, the names aren't right. Nothing's in order. But at least they're in a case now. At least these ones. And we're gonna carefully close it up. It's got a snap on the top, little spot for your hand to carry it. And there's Darth Vader. It does rattle a bit, but now I got. Okay, now that that's done, I got to deal with all these guys, and I won't bore you with that. And I'm going to put the inserts away, I'm going to put the cardboard away, you know, all that stuff. And I think, other than that, I'm just going to be doing some cleaning down here. And maybe in another episode, I'll show you some of the other Star Wars toys, or do one on my Evel Knievel, or, you know, other stuff that I had from my childhood. So if you have any ideas, or if you've ever seen any toys on my shelf that you want me to feature, please let me know, okay? Drop a comment. And until then, hey, thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. And we will see you again next time. Right, Bosco? Watch, ready? Bosco, I am your father. No. By the way, this guy just turned 1 last week. How cool is that? Yeah, don't chew the figures.